Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, and this is what it says. Above all else, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do. In your relationships, everything you do that's going to happen in the future, everything you do with anybody you interact with, it affects that. Our hearts are fragile, right? Any relationship that we're in, if you want to love somebody, right? If you want to show love and to feel love and to receive love, guess what? You have to put your heart on the line, right? Your hearts are fragile. You got to put it out there. That's the dilemma of love. In order to love somebody, you have to risk getting your heart broken. Therefore, we need to guard it. We need to protect it. We need to watch how we put our hearts out there and how we love, how we interact with people so that we can have a healthy relationship and not have our hearts broken. Because what we do, how our hearts are, affect everything we do, right? For example, if you have a phone, right? How many people have ever dropped their phone or ever seen it, or you drop your phone and the screen breaks, the glass breaks, right? It's happened to a lot of people, right? It's annoying, right? Now, if it just drops a little bit, you can kind of still use it. It's annoying. People will say, well, what happened to your phone? But you can still use it, right? But sometimes it drops harder than normal. Sometimes it drops to the point where it doesn't really work anymore. You can kind of see it. It's still on, but you can't see what you're pressing on, right? You might be saying, okay, I want to go to Facebook, but then it goes somewhere else or it malfunctions. You might say, I want to call my mom, but wait, it's calling my ex. Like, you might do that. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't mean to call you. This is real talk. Here's the thing. If you operate from something that is broken, it's not going to malfunction. It's going to do something different. And here's the thing. If you operate from a broken heart, if you operate from a hurting heart, if you operate from a heart that is not working properly, you're not going to be able to live the life that you want to live. If you operate from a lonely and desperate heart, if you operate from a heart that is not working properly, guess what? How do you know that person that you're with, you're not just with because you're lonely? How do you know that person that you're with, you're just with them because they're just there because they like you, but you don't really like them? If you have a broken heart, right? If you have a heart that has been damaged from the past, how do you know that the trust issues and the things that you're going through, how do you know it's not from the broken heart that you have? How your heart is, the condition of your heart, determines everything that happens. Just like with a phone or something like that, how the operating system, how it operates, how it works, affects how it performs. In the same way, your heart, if it is damaged, if it is hurting, if it is sick, if it needs healing, then it controls everything that happens now, and also everything that happens with your relationships in the future, ultimately your marriage relationship. So now is the time. Now is the time for healing. Now is the time we take care of what we have, take care of our hearts before we get in that relationship with that person, because it's just going to make it harder in the future. So we have to take care of it.